But Wood is an amazing song. I don't care what y'all think. His love was the key that opened my fucking thighs. Like, if Taylor wants to talk about Redwood Tree and talking about getting dicked down by Travis Kelce, bitch, I would be singing the same damn thing. That man is fine. I can't imagine how fucking tall he is. I know he's 6 foot something, like, and she's tall as fuck too. You know he is dicking her down. And I don't give a fuck what y'all say about that. She literally talked about a song about him digging her down. So I don't know why y'all get mad at me. Talking about she's the one that's singing about dick. Like, period. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to episode 2 of Leo's Universe. I hope we are well. Hello. Let's get started. So today is New Year's Eve. So this is how I'm spending my New Year's Eve. Doing this. And before anyone's like, ooh, loser, ooh. I literally just have no plans. And it's not like I need to have plans. Like, I was thinking about it today. I was like, do I really want to go out and spend money and get drunk and all that shit when I work tomorrow anyway? And I was like, today is just another day to me. I'm just like, oh, woo, New Year. But anyways, we're about to get into a whole bunch of shit this episode. We probably gonna cry, we're gonna laugh, and bitch, come out a new person. So, Happy New Year. I don't know when the fuck this is gonna get posted, but we'll see. Anyways, let's get right into it. So I'm going to put this down now because I can't be holding this at the same time, holding a whole bunch of other shit. Which is so fucking annoying. I have exciting things coming up in my life that I'm not going to say yet until it happens. Fingers crossed. But we're going to talk about the stuff I have right here. So I think today... oh my God. Let me just get into this. Okay. The first thing I wanted to talk about is I finally got the last fucking volume of this when I was literally telling y'all last episode that I was missing this one. Last night I was looking on the app on Barnes & Noble when I went to my friend's place and we watched like Demon Slayer and played like games or whatever. She literally, my friend got, or her parents got a fucking like vintage, well, is it vintage? I mean, it's 1983, so I would say vintage is like probably way later than that. But like gaming console where it has like Pac-Man, what was it? Digi-Run or something like that. I can't remember what the fuck it was called. Rolling Thunder. Rolling Thunder was so fun. I have like pictures that I can put up here are 2 of them. Mrs. Pac-Man, like I said. Fuck, I can't remember. Oh, Galaxion or whatever. You know, the pew, pew. You know that old space game where you literally have the little ship like this and you're shooting up at the thing. It's so iconic. Everyone knows what it is. Yeah. So I played that as well last night. But anyways, I got the last volume of this. And now that I have all of them, now I'm going to start reading like each book. Even though, like I said, I've already watched it twice and have been reading it anyways. But I'm so excited to start reading this from like the beginning, just on the manga. And his dad's on the back. Yoshiki's dad. Oh, bouncing, farting, and gripping. Like, literally... I was like, damn, they make him muscular right here, bro. I'm like, he don't look like that in the anime. I'm like, look at his fucking muscles. Y'all see that shit? Also, I zoomed in the camera for this episode because I kind of want to be more intimate rather than so pushed far back. We'll see how I like it. But he's fucking hot. Like, if y'all can't see it right there, I'll put a picture. If it's not well, I'll check it later. But, bro, I'm fiending for Yoshiki's dad, bro. Oh, that man is so fine. His muscles are fucking huge, bro. Damn. Anyways, I loved it. This is probably I think this one, I think it's probably, because my favorite color is purple. I think it's my favorite volume because of the color. But, oh, I can't wait to read these. But yeah, I'm so excited that I got this. And this is going to be such a good fucking read soon. Oh, I feel like I'm getting spoiled even though I've already seen it, but obviously the manga and anime are different, especially with art style and all that stuff. Like, ooh, like this page. Ooh, Jesus. It is not that creepy when in anime. Oh, that's what's so cool about reading it and watching it. Okay, anyways. I'm also going to talk about what I got for Christmas. So... my mom got me this because as I talked about in the last episode with the Words of a Goat Princess by Jesse Reyez, I got her second one. So called The People's Purge, Words of a Goat Princess Volume 2. So this one, I love a hard copy book. I don't mind that paperback one. Like, I really like that. But a hardcover, there's something about it, bro. I love it so much. And I like how the color's yellow too. Anyway, sorry, I had to deal with something real quick. So we back. So yeah, I can't remember what the fuck I was saying, but anyways, I'm so glad that I got this book. So like I said, it's her second one. I believe it's yellow because of her new album. Well, it came out like, months ago now. But I highly recommend listening to her newest album. That album is, oh my God, bro. Eminem wasn't wrong when she said that she was going to be so fucking amazing, but I already knew that listening to her years even before he said that. But I can read a few pages. It says, to anyone who calls out into the void hoping for an answer. And then the contents, love 1, life 59, mental health 115, and creativity 155, like pages. And then acknowledgments about the author, stuff like that. So I can read you an introduction to this. So she's been doing this for like years. So she'd always post on her story, write a poem about, and then fans would ask her to write a poem about this or about that or whatever the fuck. And then she would, like the pictures that are right here, is she would put a picture or like a video or something and then write a poem out. And, she's been doing it for a long time. So, introduction. The natural state of rhythm for the artist is to create and release. I feel like I can't breathe. Jesus, sorry. However, when following due process for writing songs or books, time and patience and plans becomes a requisite. So my artistic rhythm was shackled. It felt impossible to get that. Parentheses. Borderline narcissistic. Itch. Scratched as... Bitch, the way I can't read is crazy. It felt impossible to get that borderline narcissistic itch scratched as desperately and as quickly as my inner child, the original artist, needed. Then it dawned on me. The cure for my poetic impediment... The way I was like, impediment. Oh my God, I can't imagine what my face looked like. Landed in my hands. Literally. An Instagram prompt, write a piece about. Posed to an ocean of strangers with whom I share a nebulous yet familiar intimacy. You gave me answers that would act as my arrow to point the way to artistic relief and delivered me to the genesis of these pages. Of course, the artist and the perfectionist in me has chiseled away a bit more at the marble, but the rawness remains. Prompts from you, poems from me. So that's the introduction. And then the first page says love, and it shows like a whole bunch of types of pictures from like when she was doing these poems. So like I said, I've only read a few. I can read like a few from the book. So the first one is write a piece about devotion. Songs come from my soul and live on my lips, but I would have murdered melodies for you. Feminism sweats from my pores and lives in my fists, but I would have kneeled in submission for you. I find God in the woods and I speak to the trees, but I would have walked barefoot to Mecca for you. Love makes you blind. Nah, that ain't it. More like love makes you blind on the edge of a cliff. And then the picture, the illustration, I don't know if you can see that, but it shows her about to step off the cliff into a bunch of spikes, and then there's a heart down there. I like this one. Write a piece about using your weaknesses, using your weakness against you. I showed you my belly, knowing you had your fangs, because I thought that your heart had more blood than your hands. But you can't blame a beast for looking for food, and I can't blame my soft soul for falling for you. So, like, it's literally, that's like the whole book. Like, it's literally write a piece about, and it's like a whole bunch of these. And so I really recommend this one. I don't know. I feel like it's not my favorite yet because, like I said, I've only read like maybe like, 20 pages. But obviously, The Words of a Goat Princess, the first one, has my heart. So I'm very excited to read this because a lot of the poems that she would write and put on Instagram, I don't remember any of them. Like, I remember reading some or every now and then when she'd post them, but I didn't realize how many times she did it. I was like, wow, this is crazy. I write a whole book for how many times you posted about it. But yeah. And then shout out to the illustrations by Eloise Diot. I think that's how you say that. Eloise Diot. I love the illustrations like she has for this. It just seems so Jesse. Like, I love it. It's so fucking cool. But yeah, there's an audiobook available. I wonder if she read it herself, because that'd be fucking sick. I feel like we should go to a random page and read one and then see. So let's see. Ooh. Okay, hold up. Let's see. I'm not going to look. Write a piece about realizing you wasted your youth. No, sir. I rebuke it. No, sir. I wholly refuse to subscribe to the idea of realizing wasted youth. Fuck that shallow fable. My truth is more profound. You will never be as young as your old ass is right now. She's wild, bro. Write a piece about rivers, like a redemption song to a killer, like weightlessness to a rock, like holy water to a sinner. Rivers give me everything I am not. Slay. I can't. I'm still reading Flowers on the Moon by Billy Chapta, I believe his last name is. I have been reading that at work. I'm almost done with it, especially when I have been having the worst, like, months of my life this year. I think this was the worst year of my life, if not 2023 being the worst year of my life. It just, oh my God. I feel like these last few years have just been terrible, but it just got worse. And I'm just glad that it's going to be over. And I'm just, here's to a new year, bitch. Like, I can't even, I'm not going to begin to explain the things that I've been going through. And it's just insane. So instead of getting into that, so recently I went to Barnes & Noble because, that's where I literally get, like, everything. I got, oh God, sorry, I still have a song playing on the TV. Ooh, I'm gonna start crying. Oh, maybe I should get into that now that it came on, or should I just drop it and leave it alone? Ooh, I just want to be raw and honest, though. But, people don't tell you to do that on the internet because apathy is hot. But, okay, we can talk about it for a second. We'll see how long. I'm sure everyone that's watching this, or people that are going to, a lot of y'all have had situationships. My situationship was that motherfucker. I can't even begin to explain what that man did to me. But the song that is playing right now is Free Now by Gracie Abrams. But I recommend listening to the live from Vivo version. That is the best fucking version. I'm not even joking. It's crazy when the universe gives you songs or purpose or people, whatever it may be, when you're going through something, especially at the right moments, and it's very strange on your music especially. I don't really listen to Gracie Abrams like that. Like, just, it was like barely, maybe like 3 songs or less. So when I was getting over him a few weeks later, maybe it was like 2 weeks later, maybe 3, I don't even know. Free Now came on, the live from Vivo version. And it just described everything I was going through and what I felt at the moment. And it really helped me get over him. This song and Demi Lovato's new album. And then also Rachel Chinariri. Them 3. Like, yeah. Oh my God, the lyrics are going right now and it's just like, I would have wanted. Okay, but this song fucking broke me down when I read it. I mean, oh my God, when I listened to it, God damn, I can't speak. But she just got it. I felt so connected to Gracie. It felt like she wrote this song for me, bitch. Like, she just knew. I don't want to talk about the situationship any longer, but it happens to a lot of people, and Taylor Swift said breakups happen every day. You don't have to lose it. But someone who doesn't interact with men in years, that I haven't in years, or at least when I try to, it just never works out. And then this was the one guy that I really tried with. We talked for it was 2 months, and it was like a month and a half or 2 months, but it felt like an eternity, but also nothing at the same time. And the amount of that time, how a man can break you down into almost nothing in that amount of time is fucking insane. Like, the devil's in your house, run. Oh, look, right as I say, Rachel Chinariri, Never Need Me by Rachel Chinariri. Oh, I guarantee you, when people say that these men always come back in your life, it's always, it's weirdly strange how true that is. And Rachel Chinariri got me over this guy that I was trying to try something with, but it just ended up not working out, which it wasn't a big deal, and I ended up cutting him off and everything. But one day he hit me up months later after I quit my job with him, asking me like, hey, what you been up to? I haven't seen you around. Bitch, we haven't spoken in months, and even when I was still working there, I did everything in my power to avoid you, and you got a girlfriend. So I'm like confused why the fuck you're hitting me up. What do you want from me? We're not even friends. Like, I deleted his number and everything. And when he texted me, I was like, who the fuck is this? And then when I realized who it was, I was like, oh my God. I was like, what the fuck do you even want from me? Like, I tried everything to be your friend, and you just did not want it. So I just went, all right, cool. Don't give a fuck. And I was like, I hope that you never need me. Like, oh my God. This line right here, you say that I'm the love of your life, but now just isn't the time. You're doing it again. This is why your cycle never ends. That lyric. You're addicted to trouble that you choose. Oh my God. I'm surprised that you're even confused. I know that you'll never learn. So what the hell am I supposed to do? Oh my God, bro. If you can't change, I doubt that I can help you. I'm literally saying it as she's saying it. Like, y'all, if you need to get over situationship, listen to Rachel Chinariri's album. Fuck, I can't remember what it's called though. Hold up. Oh my god. How can I never remember and I listen to it all the time? Rachel, I want this vinyl so fucking bad. Y'all have no idea. What is this fucking album called? Rachel Chinariri. I think it's called Everything something. Hold up. I need to know. Rachel Chinariri. What is this album called? I didn't care what you do with your life. Just promise you take it easy. I hope that you never need me. Oh my God, y'all. It's gonna drive me crazy. What is this album called? Let me go to Instagram. Wait, y'all, I swear. I'm a fan. You know what? I found out about her through, was it Sabrina Carpenter that had her on stage? I think it was. And I remember seeing her, and I was like, let me look at her music. Oh, what a devastating turn of events. Oh, it's her debut album. Oh my God. And it came out, it's been almost a year. It came out January 17, 2024, which is when I listened to it last year. But I didn't start listening to it till like the summer. So it was like a few months later. What an album. What an album for a first debut album. And the cover is just gorgeous. I don't understand it yet. Okay, I can read about it. So, this album is something I've always dreamed of. To every single person who encouraged me to not give up, my family, my schoolmates, and teachers, Brit School, Duncan/Atlas, my team, and all of who you are that discovered me along the way and support me in any way. You are all the reason why I can make this post today. I'm grateful for the path that's been paved by many Black alternative indie/pop artists before me. Thank you for inspiring me, and I hope this album can inspire other young girls like me to pursue music in this genre. The writing process began as a journey to find, quote-unquote, home. My family moved out of the country in 2019, and I felt lonely and just wanted to go back to my childhood home, despite how desperately I'd fought to leave it. I felt exposed. Nostalgia of home is something I weirdly missed. I found comfort in being in chaos or fear, but music gave me the opportunity to change that for myself and begin a new journey of peace. I hated myself, self-sabotage, got in pretty terrible situations, and and to deal with the battle of being black in Britain, but learn to find a beauty in being lucky enough to experience that, as it's what has been made me and what has made me, and I can't change that. Therefore, I love every struggle and battle. It feels nostalgic for me, but I don't miss home anymore because I now treasure it in music form, in the form of a fucking album. My new home is wherever this journey is that music will carry me on, and I'm so happy to be sharing a piece of my home with you. The second single from the album, Never Need Me, is out right now. To all those devastating turn of events this little life has given me, thank you. Like, I've never read that post, but oh, she's amazing. Oh, wait. Death is real. Life is fake. My advice to you, make some more mistakes. That's a lyric by Tierra Whack in her album that came out about death, suicide. It's like a pop indie R&B. I don't even know how to, like, alternative, like, album. If y'all don't know who Tierra Whack is, I highly recommend looking her up. She had a whole album that came out that each song was 1 minute long, so the album was 15 minutes, I believe. So fucking good. I still listen to it to this day. I fucking love that album. But yeah, I highly recommend that. So anyways, fuck that situationship. Fuck men. Y'all are devils, demons. I'd much rather just be alone. I feel like I'm so much happier on my fucking own, bro. Anyways, so I went to Barnes & Noble, we're changing the subject, and I got Life of a Showgirl. I was there to read the Apothecary Diaries, and when I was leaving, they were closing in like 5-10 minutes, and I literally stopped in my tracks and was like, I like haven't bought it in so long, and I was like, I need it. So I have every single album of hers. I have like all my vinyls on there. I have every single one of these besides Reputation and then Taylor Swift debut. So those are the only two I don't have. And obviously, since she bought her masters back, I could go get it now, but I'm just kind of waiting because I'm like, I don't need it. I want it. So I've just been like waiting. So we're going to talk about the life of a showgirl today as well. So I'm so excited to see what's going to be in here because I haven't seen what people have been like opening and what they look like or anything. So let's open it. Fuck. I should have brought like keys or something. Oh, wait. Also, as I'm opening this, a new song popped on my playlist called Telepathy Love by BNYX and Clara Lassan. I highly recommend like listening to that. I can't stop listening to that fucking song, bro. It is so good. Telepathy Love is so fucking good. Which I've been wanting to, you know what, never mind. Let's just open this damn thing, bro. Let's see. Hold up. Okay. I gotta make sure the audio's still going. Okay. Ooh, I'm so excited. What's y'all's favorite song on Life of a Showgirl? Mine is Wishlist. Wishlist and Honey are my top 2 favorite songs on that album. Like, I can't even tell y'all. Okay, so let's see. Oh. You know what this dress reminds me of? She wore, what was it? It was for Midnights. It was like that blue one. She wore it out to not the VMAs. Oh my God, when was it? I think I'm thinking of that black dress with the green jewels at the bottom or whatever. I'll probably put it up if I can find it. That dress reminds me of this. I love how there's just like cold spaghetti on the fucking thing. Oh my God, there's a fucking letter too. Oh my God. Okay, let's read it. And I'm sure if you're a Swiftie, you probably have already read this or seen it from somebody else. But let's see. Coffee, stretch, piano keys, vocal warm-ups in a locker room shower, eyelash glue, a photo of him on the mirror, sweat and vanilla perfume, the cracking of joints and the distant beat of a drum, the curtain call, the monotonous, I think that's how you say that, the monotonous thrill of it all. Plan it out so it doesn't look planned. 10 different backup plans. If your red bottom heels breaks, you keep strutting. I think that's what she's talking about when she was on the Air Store in her fucking boot. fucking came apart and she had to rip it from the bottom. Have y'all seen that? Oh my god, I remember that. Balancing. Oh my god, what do you know? The Life of a Showgirl featuring Sabrina just started playing. She knew. Balancing on the balls of your blistered feet. Know your exits. Shoulders back, eyes up. Hit your marks, your winks, sparks. Tell them a story like it's an intimate dinner party. The looks on their wondrous faces, their expressions like mood rings. Isn't it all so majestic? Of course it is. It's a lot of other things too. Tonight, all of these things converge here. The mosaics. Oh shit, guys! Sorry, my back hurts. The mosaics of laughter and cocktails of tears were fraternal. Y'all, something on the screen. Ooh. Then she said to me, hey. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. Where fraternal souls sing identical things, and it's beautiful, it's rapturous, it is frightening. It's worth everything it has cost you, and even at your darkest or drunkest, you wouldn't say any different, would you? You would choose all of it again, no matter how the story ends, with the ugliest booze or the loveliest bouquet. They say that love is a choice you make every single day, and that is how you love the life of a showgirl. The Life of a Showgirl, 13 Ophelia Avenue, Nashville, Texas. Oh, and the album's, the vinyl's at the top right here instead of it being on the sides. Oh. Let's pull it out. So obviously this version, this is like just the OG version, has, oh my god, I just saw the vinyl. I'm gonna fucking scream. Okay, so obviously it's her. She posted this on Instagram when the album was coming out. So, and then the back is this. Okay. Oh god, y'all, my fucking foot hurts, or my leg. Okay. And obviously when you open it up, it'll be like, especially like all her albums, it shows like the songs. Obviously who was written by Max Martin and Shellback, and then Taylor Swift, and then the lyrics and everything. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Hold up. I've never had it come in a plastic wrap. That's so strange. Oh my god. And it's literally... This shit is so fucking glittery. It's insane. Like, I feel like it's, like, way too glittery. Holy shit. It looks like 10 bottles of glitter were dunked on this shit, bro. That's crazy. Ooh, it looks like salmon when you put it like this. Like, it looks orange as fuck, but, like, through the light, like, looking through it, it looks pink. That's crazy. But yeah, oh my god, I should play it on my record player later. But the life of a showgirl, babe, and you never get another. So yeah, oh my god, should I put it back in the plastic wrap? I probably should if it comes with it, because I don't want it to get ruined. Where the fuck does it open up at? Hello? Hello? Oh. But yeah, oh my god. Okay, I thought it would come with more stuff or something. Usually it comes with like a poster sometimes. But they don't always have to, so. Oh. Okay. The way I can't put it back in, you're like the way it was. Hello? There we go. It doesn't fully fit in there, but it's like barely peeking out, but that's fine. Who cares? So I wanted to talk about the life of a showgirl because I feel like a lot of you fucking bitches didn't get it. Like, I feel like there's a lot of you that don't understand the life of a showgirl, and I feel like y'all's expectations of the album is what ruined it for you. Because I'm gonna tell you now, she didn't ruin it for y'all. Y'all ruined it for yourselves. Ooh! Right here has like pictures of her. These I don't recognize. She just has her ass on this one. This bottom right one, she's just ass. She so did that on purpose. Period. Poo. She's so hot. Oh my god. Like they said, people are lucky she didn't become a fucking model, bro, because Jesus Christ. This bitch is insanely gorgeous. That bitch was telling me to back off. Okay, so let's talk about it. So my expectation, I'm gonna talk about mine first. When Life of a Showgirl was announced, I of course didn't understand because I was like, what is happening right now? Like when I fully look at the album more, because obviously the Fate of Ophelia, this album cover is basically shown in the Fate of Ophelia music video when she's in the bathtub drowning. And that's when she said she took this photo. I think she said she only took a few, and she was when she saw this one, she said she was like, "That's it." She goes, "That's the fucking one." And I kind of look how it's like shattered, like it's like glass is what this looks like, which makes sense. I love what I say it in my head, but I'm not explaining it. To me, I think it's like shattered of glass, showing different sides of a showgirl, or just different sides of a person, and also being a showgirl and being a woman, especially in pop music, especially these fandoms, or her being the most famous person on the fucking planet, or the most famous person that's ever lived. It's like the amount of times you have to, like she said, be reborn, or the amount of times you're going to be shattered and lose yourself. But obviously, I think it goes with the Ophelia. So I think when people thought this was coming out, it was going to be like a showgirl album, meaning like, because obviously when we saw Midnights 2 in the Bejeweled music video, that was like our hint of a showgirl. I think a lot of y'all thought that this album was going to be like a theatrical, like what is it? Elizabeth Taylor acoustic version. I thought that's what y'all thought this album was going to be, which I thought it was going to be too, like low key. The song I claimed when I saw this, I think it was Opalite. Either Opalite or I think it was just Opalite, yeah. And I think a lot of people, especially when she said in her interview with which I'll probably put it up here if I can find it. She said that when she finally becomes happy and loses her like her vices and being depressed and, you know, not wanting to fucking kill herself for the last few years, she was gonna lose herself, like how to write. And like she's like, what if I finally become happy and I forget how to write? And she's like, and that wasn't the case. And a lot of fans and some of you fucking bitches were like, well, you did, womp flop. And I'm like, y'all are fucking insane. Y'all don't fully understand this album, and I feel like it shouldn't have to be explained to you, because if you are a Taylor Swift fan, you know just because there's a hyper bop to it or like a beat and all that stuff, you think it's like that's all it is. But it's like you're hearing what she's saying, but you're not listening. And a lot of people were disappointed, and I just don't get that. Life of a Showgirl is one of my favorite fucking albums. In a minute, I'm going to go over my rap for the year for music. And I think people are going to be shocked. There's probably people, obviously, that way more numbers, but it's not really a competition. I'm just saying, like, for me personally, my rap was of this album and a lot more. So we'll go over it in a second. Okay. So the Fate of Ophelia, I remember going to the theaters and I saw like the music video, the behind the scenes. She talks about the songs, and then I just went by myself and then saw like the music videos that came with it, and I just like sang the songs, vibed out by myself, and then went home. My favorite songs, like I said, Wishlist, Honey, and I think Ruin the Friendship. Oh my god, when that song fucking plays, bro. Okay, we're gonna go one at a time. The Fate of Ophelia is a very good fucking opener. Very good opener. It's not what people expect to start, because it's like it sounds like a what's that? The tempo, the tick thing. Oh my god, what is that called again? I can't remember what that's fucking called, but the tempo or the tick, it literally like that's what it sounds like or feels like, and it's very like comes in very slow and then eventually gets there. Elizabeth Taylor, amazing fucking song. It took me a while to like it. Incredible. Even the acoustic version, even 10 times better. Opalite, oh my god, we're not even gonna get into what people thought that was about and that whole fucking conspiracy and that fucking bullshit with Travis Kelce's ex and all that stuff. Yeah, we're not even gonna go there. We're talking about the music. So Opalite, my favorite is the bridge when she says, this is just a storm inside a teacup. This is just a temporary speed bump. and I can give you and I can show you love, or I can give you love. Oh my god, this song. So this album came out literally what? It came out in October 13th, I believe. So I just ended things with my situationship. What? It was what, 2.5 weeks later, and then this album came out. Opalite, eldest daughter, Opalite, father figure really got me through it with like some of these songs, especially eldest daughter. But Opalite really made it to where I was like, this is just a temporary speed bump. This is just a storm inside a teacup. I'm like, this is just temporary. Like, this is just temporary. Like, you don't have to fall apart. Like, you're gonna be fine. The sky is eventually gonna become opalite, and right now you're just gonna have to be in that storm inside that teacup. Father figure, don't mistake my kindness for weakness and find your card canceled. I think about that too, especially with the situationship, like, or just not even him, just people in general mistake my kindness for weakness, and I'll show you exactly what the fuck kind of person I could be or what I can do. Eldest daughter, people don't get it, especially when she says, you know, she's never said memes, trolling or memes in a song, but people are saying just because she says trolling and memes in a song, or she says this isn't, I'm not a bad bitch, this isn't savage, and her talking about like the culture that people say, but people immediately associating it with, look, these people aren't wrong, especially when they associate it with black women. So when I think about this lyric, when I think about I'm not a bad bitch, this isn't savage, people still say those things. Savage, I don't know. I haven't heard anyone say that shit in like years, but I think that's the point of the song, at least my point of view, is that she's saying like memes, trolling, apathy is hot, I'm not a bad bitch, this isn't savage, because as she explains in the song, apathy is hot. Like, everyone is cool on the internet until we're not. Like, we put on this persona, everyone does it. You're not fully yourself on the internet, neither am I. And when you put yourself out there like that, you want to show everyone that you got it together, you got it like this. But also, we post things on the internet that are very either cringeworthy or very like we are upset and sad. But when we view it from a lens of, well, we don't know what's going on, it seems like a cry for help or attention, which a lot of us, I feel like when we do it, we realize our actions, but at the same time don't. But if someone were to reach out about it, it almost feels like embarrassing. It feels like when you post it or do it, it feels like you don't want anyone to say anything, but when someone does, it feels like weird. Maybe that's just me, but it's very strange. It is very strange to post depressing shit about yourself, and I used to do that a lot, and I very much don't do that shit anymore. But I'm also not trying to put on a persona. I really just love posting on my Instagram and making my page the way I want it, and I post whatever the fuck I want now. It literally, like, I post flowers, post a lot of shit or whatever. Because I post for myself, like my page, because I love these things. I'd rather show my personality and things I'm really interested rather than this fake, some persona of me, which I don't know how to explain it, but I like being very honest. But anyways, Eldest Daughter is a very beautiful song. I don't give a shit what people think. I think that's one of her best track fives. Really fucking like Eldest Daughter. Ruin the Friendship. The second that beat comes on, it's very hard for me to skip it. The second that song... That was not even what it sounded like. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, but that was so cringe. Ruin the Friendship, yeah. Ruin the Friendship, even the acoustic version, incredible. 10 out of 10. I'll listen to both versions. Actually Romantic, I don't give a fuck what y'all think. I think it's fun. I think it's cute. Like a toy chihuahua barking at me from a tiny purse. That's how much it hurts. Like, I think the Charlie XCX thing in her, I'm gonna be real. I was a Charlie XCX fan before I was a Taylor fan, and I don't care about what they're singing about. Like, I just like the song. Like, who gives a fuck? And Taylor don't give a fuck. She literally was like, oh, like a toy chihuahua barking at me. She's like, what? Like, but obviously that song, Sympathy is a Knife, was about Taylor. We all know it. It's whatever. Charlie can feel whatever she has to feel, and that's perfectly fine. Girl, that was so long ago now. I know Charlie's shit over it. And it was just funny. Like, when this song came out, and I think people just took it way too far. I think people would take this shit way too far. Like, they cannot like each other now. People grow apart, and they probably, I doubt they don't hate each other. They just don't like each other now. And cool, that's fine. Like, I'm still gonna listen to Charlie XCX. I'm still a huge fan of Charlie XCX, and I'm still a huge fan of Taylor. So, anyways, moving on. Wish list. When I tell you I turn into the gayest twink that has ever walked the earth when this song comes on, and I wish that I could find love that felt like Wish list. I want my love to feel and sound like the song Wish list and Honey, because I'm getting older and I'm 25 and be 26 next year. I want love. That's what I envision love to be, is Wish list. Maybe, obviously not the lyrics like have a couple kids, I got the whole block looking like you, because I don't want children, but you know what I mean. Like, just the feeling of Wish list, just like the whole world told the whole world to leave us the fuck alone, and they did. Wow, like, incredible. I just want you. Wood, don't give a fuck what y'all think. I ain't gotta knock on wood. This song is so fucking good. I don't give a shit what y'all think. I'm gonna tell y'all now. She was so heavily influenced by Sabrina Carpenter on this fucking album, because Sabrina, this is just her thing now, like, doing this, especially when not fucking her most recent, not Man's Best Friend. What was the album called? Short and Sweet. The way I blanked out. Short and Sweet. Obviously is when she really got into, but obviously she did it on Emails I Can't Send Forward, or Emails I Can't Send, sorry. But she just continued to do that after that album. But Wood is an amazing song. I don't care what y'all think. His love was the key that opened my fucking thighs. Like, if Taylor wants to talk about Redwood Tree and talking about getting dicked down by Travis Kelce, bitch, I would be singing the same damn thing. That man is fine. I can't imagine how fucking tall he is. I know he's 6 foot something, like, and she's tall as fuck too. You know he is dicking her down. And I don't give a fuck what y'all say about that. She literally talked about a song about him digging her down. So I don't, why y'all get mad at me? Talking about, she's the one that's singing about dick. Like, period. Canceled, that is my guilty pleasure song. I wouldn't admit to anyone to that in person, but I guess the internet is forever. So I like Canceled. I don't care what y'all think. I think it is cringe as fuck. I think it is not as good as Reputation, because she just isn't canceled, but I think it's also a little tone deaf, just a little. But we don't know exactly. You know what? Yeah, it is kind of tone deaf. Let's be so for real. But I still like it. But I won't. It's not a song I'm like, ooh, I need to listen to Canceled. It's just if it comes on, I'll listen to it. Skip. That's all I have to say about that song. Honey, I listen to as much as Wish List, if not more. Like, I don't know. It's literally, like I said, a tie between 8 and 11, like Honey and Wish List. Okay. So, sorry, I was doing something in my head. So, Honey, oh my God, y'all don't understand. When it goes to jazz, when it goes to the flute, when she says, I don't know if y'all know, in the song, she's going, ha, ha, like in the background when she's singing. And then also, at the end of, after the bridge, she says, when anyone called me honey, and then she does like this really beautiful high note in the back. Like, y'all need to like really listen to the vocals in the background and like the ad libs and stuff that she does, in the back. Maybe, well, I guess it's not ad libs, it's more just her doing like, ha, ha. Like, y'all don't understand how good this fucking song is, and it shows. I will be a Honey stan till the day I fucking die, bitch. Oh, fuck. And then some. Like, y'all don't even fucking know, bitch. But, so, anyways. Life of a Showgirl featuring Sabrina Carpenter. Look, it ties in with the album. It's a story. You know how she's incredible at making stories. That's her whole, like, that's one of her whole things, creating a story in music. So, I like the song. It's very catchy. It's a very fucking catchy song. But it's not something I'm like, ooh, I need to listen to Life of a Showgirl. It was like it was playing earlier on my TV. It's not something I would go out of my way to listen to. But if it comes on, depending on the mood I'm in, then I definitely give it a listen. I just wish it was something more poppy and more like, imagine like a really nice, good pop song like Espresso, or like if Sabrina was on Wishlist or maybe even Opalai or something like that. Like, it would have eaten. Like a song like that. Maybe not like that, but but it's still, it makes sense with the album, especially being a showgirl. And like I said, I think a lot of y'all thought that this album was going to be, like it says, the life of a showgirl, meaning like, oh, she's going to show us what a showgirl is. Y'all, she is the showgirl. Y'all know what showgirls are, and they're alive and well. Sabrina, fucking Taylor Swift, Charlie XCX, Halsey. It just means like female pop artists, like showgirls, like the showgirls now. But she was just doing the aesthetic of a showgirl, like what we think of when we think of a showgirl, like Vegas and all that stuff. But I think y'all completely missed the point of the album. We know what a showgirl is. She is the showgirl, mama. Like, so I think some of y'all probably thought that she was going to show us what a showgirl is when we have been viewing and listening to the showgirl for years. She's been a showgirl since debut, bitch. And she didn't even know it yet. Like, she has been a showgirl her whole life. And as she gets older, like she's in her mid-30s, like, she's still that bitch. So, honestly, out of a 1 out of 10, like, I don't even know how I could tell you to rate this album. 1 out of 10, though, I give this album, like, a fucking 8. 8. Like, yeah. Honestly, the things that dock it points is canceled existing. Just some of the lyrics, honestly, low-key. Yeah. And just like, but honestly, besides Canceled and Actually Romantic, those songs are my least favorite, like Actually Romantic and Canceled. This album's really fucking good. What a fucking opener with Fate of Ophelia, and then you get a boom Elizabeth Taylor right after that. Then you get a Opalite, then you get a Father Figure, then you get track 5, then you get just this really nice, like, y'all, she hasn't sang, like, the way she sings in Ruin the Friendship is wild. Like, the way her vocals, like, these songs, the way she sings them and how it's written, it just sounds nothing like her other shit. Like, I can't even compare any of these other songs to the other albums. Like, Canceled, y'all say, like, it would fit on Reputation, but it really doesn't. Like, it just doesn't feel right on that album because she's talking about something that's, I'm sure someone out there thought the Cancel was like a recycled Reputation track, and I highly doubt that because Reputation was written way better than this song. And it's supposed to be playful, but it's just playful in a very bad way. Like I said, I'm a huge Swiftie, but I'm not and I'll be a ride or die for this bitch till I fucking die. But I don't have to agree with everything she does as well. And Cancel is just not one of my favorites. But like I said, it's a guilty pleasure song, and I'll still listen to it. I adore this album, and I'm so glad it's out and that I get to listen to it. People thought that she was going to release like more songs to it as well, like she did with Midnight's, the 3 a.m. edition, and then the Tortured Poets, but the anthology. But I think this album is everything that it has to say. Like, I don't know what else she could say. Like, and she said that she still relates to this album in this very current day. And usually, she puts out an album and she doesn't feel that way anymore, but she still feels very much this way from this album and still currently. And I think that's a beautiful thing. It's so glad. It's so cool to see her happy now of years of depression, anxiety, and having to watch her go through this. And just seeing where she's at now is just crazy, bro. Like, you never know. Like, you'll always find love or something eventually. And all we can do is just be happy for her as fans, but also keep it to a level of, like, professionalism and not parasocial relationship. But that's very hard with the most famous woman on the planet because she sings about her personal experiences, and then we take them and absorb them in our souls. Like, it's like a cult. I'm not even kidding. When people say it's a cult, bitch, I don't give a fuck at this point. Like, at least what? It's funny when people say that, but I don't think some people realize the full definition of a cult because it gets like a little freaky and creepy too. Which some Swifties are like that. That's like that and everything. You can't determine a whole group just by a few individuals. Even, I guess it's not a few. It could be a couple thousand. But with the grand scheme of how many people are a fan of hers, it doesn't seem like much. But yeah, highly recommend The Life of a Showgirl. I think y'all really, if y'all didn't give this album a chance, or you like barely listen to songs, I think y'all really need to sit down with each song and really fathom these songs. You can't be depressed forever. I think a lot of us like staying in this constant state of depression, or it's like sometimes it gets to a point where, are you really depressed at this point? Or are you just staying in the comfort of depression because it feels nice and that's what you know and that's what you're comfortable with? So especially what she's given us these last few years with Folklore, Evermore, Midnights, The Tortured Poets, and then we were just expecting more depression. And I'm like, I don't want to be depressed forever. And I think sometimes her music can be very self-destructive, but is that her fault or your fault? You know what I mean? So I think y'all, when you finally find your peace of happiness or just peace in general, I think you should really come back to this album and give it a chance, because this album speaks more to me and more than I think people realize. She didn't just lose her creativity and who she was just because she's not depressed anymore. And I think y'all need to realize that art can still be beautiful even when it's not depressing. We don't always have to be depressed, especially with the 2025 being such a shit fucking year for America or just in general in the world. So yeah, Life of a Showgirl. I don't think people realize what you're missing out on for real with this album. I highly recommend being happy. Highly recommend being happy. Anyways, before I get into the next album that I want to talk about, I probably won't talk about it as long, but and look, Labyrinth is playing by Taylor Swift for Midnights. I'm gonna have an episode, guys, where I talk about all the vinyls I have in the music, and I'm gonna have a whole Taylor Swift episode. There's just a huge portion of it. So my rap, I'll probably put it up here as I talk. So my number one played song was Female Energy by Willow Smith. Female Energy Part 2. But I listen to Part 1 and 2 all the time. So honestly, I think this is equal. But Female Energy, I can't believe. Female Energy is not even officially released, I believe. But only Female Energy Part 2 is. So, and I listened to it for 1,102 minutes. That's how many times I listened to that song this year. My top 5 songs, and I listened to it 164 times, Female Energy Part 2. My top songs were Female Energy Part 2, Happiness. The rest of them are all Taylor Swift. Happiness, Coney Island, Evermore, and Labyrinth. And Labyrinth is playing on my TV. My top artist, as we know, was Taylor Swift. I listened to Taylor Swift this year for 18,370 minutes. I think is more or less from last year. I don't remember. 245 times the average listener, and I was in her top 0.1% of listeners. My top artist this year, I listened to 472 artists this year, and my top 5 were Taylor Swift, Doechii, Isla. If y'all don't know who Isla is, that's a whole thing I need to talk about. Doja Cat, and Sabrina Carpenter. So Doja Cat and Taylor Swift have always been in my top 5 for years and years and years. Doja Cat and Taylor Swift, like right after Taylor Swift, Doja Cat is right under her. Like, I'm not even kidding. I love Doja Cat as much as I love Taylor Swift, and y'all don't even fucking know. Like, I don't have as much stuff, obviously, as Taylor Swift stuff, because her merch is just amazing, and I love her, but Doja Cat's right under that. And then Doechii I've been listening to since 2022, I believe, when Crazy, that single Crazy came out, and that single changed my fucking life. Doechii's a whole thing. I have her vinyl as well. Alligator Bites Never Heal. My top albums, literally Life of a Showgirl came out on October 13th, and it was my number 1 album by the time the rap came out. An entire year's worth of music, and Showgirl was my top 1. That's how much I listened to this album. I listened to Life of a Showgirl for 23 hours. In the matter of a month and like a month and a week before this rap came out. My next album after that was The Tortured Poets Department, Alligator Bites Never Heal by Doechii, Isla Weeping Angel, her debut album, and then Midnights Till Dawn Edition by Taylor Swift. So like I said, Doechii is, oh my god, I listened to Doechii's Alligator Bites Never Heal album this year so much. Oh my god, Bloom is one of my favorite songs on the album. I'm just going to move on though. I'm not going to talk too much about it. But yeah, that was my listening time in total this year was 64,000 minutes, 64,274 minutes. And I listen to music constantly. I listen to music when I play games. I listen to music when I walk around the house, when I eat food. I listen to it when I'm at work, when I go into the bathroom at work, when I go on my break, when I'm on my lunch, when I'm doing laundry, when I'm taking a shower, when I'm taking a shit, when I'm taking a pee, when I'm in the car, I listen to music. I literally wish that I could have a playlist playing at all times in my head. Like, the music I play out loud is usually what I'm feeling all the time. I play Wow, I never thought of it like that, but that's what I do. I play what I feel out loud to myself. Obviously, as we do, it's not anything like, oh my god, that's so fucking cool. Who'd have thought? But yeah, I always play the music I feel out loud, because it feels good to just feel it all the time. And then, a song that came out right now is Porcelain, by Men I Trust. Love Men I Trust. And incredible. So yeah, that was my I use YouTube Music. I don't use Spotify, which I don't give a fuck what anyone thinks. Get over it. It's like, literally, who cares if you use Apple, Spotify, or YouTube Music? I like YouTube Music so much. Anyways, and I also got into The Neighborhood this year recently, the last few months. Cherry Flavored is a very good song that I like. I really like Cherry Flavored, and Monotones, and Stargazing. Really love those songs. Or Boohoo. Oh, love Boohoo. Anyways, so probably this is the last thing I'll talk about. So my friend gifted me this for Christmas, Doja Cat's V album, her newest one. Oh, this album is so fucking good. I need to get a Scarlet one. Oh my god. Hold on, let me open it. So Scarlet, V. There's so many album covers, but I got this at Barnes & Noble because my friend got it for me. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I have no fucking clue what it's gonna look like inside or anything. I'm like, wow, I didn't even fully fathom this. Oh my god. Okay, not what I expected, but yeah, okay. So she's on a limo, or I guess, is it a limo? I guess so. V, and oh my god, she's incredible. Let me see the album. Okay, so the first vinyl. Damn it, bro! I can't pull it out. Okay. Oh. Okay, so she's just taking a whole bunch of sexy ass photos inside the limo, from what y'all can see right there. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it was very 80s too, like crazy. Is the vinyl black? Oh, it is. That's what I expected. I know there's different colors, but ooh, this is nice though. Even though it's just black when it has the rose on it. So this is, Cards, Jealous Type, Amen. Couples Therapy. I think the opener, Couples Therapy, are one of my favorite. Couples Therapy is one of my favorite fucking songs on the album. Oh my god. Let's see. Ooh, the poster. That's what it looks like. Oh wait, it fully opens. Oh my god. So that's the poster that you get. Holy shit. I'm letting y'all see first. Okay, now I want to look. Oh, this is... Oh my god, the shoe. Ruby red slippers, bitch. Oh my god. She is incredible, bro. And this is the back. Or I guess depending how you look at it, back or front, but whatever. So it's kind of like the one that I opened, but she's in a different pose. Wow. I never hang these, but I'm going to be doing that real soon. I would love, guys, I own no plain shirts, or the most of the shirts I have, as I'm wearing right now, I have so many, most of my shirts that I have in my closet and my clothes are just artists, music artists. I literally wear musicians on my shirt, and when I go out every fucking day. It's honestly obnoxious at this point, because I'm like, damn, I'm trying to match an outfit and all I have is just humans and women on my shirts. I have Lizzo, I have Taylor Swift, Doja Cat, Caliuchis, Kim Petras, Ash, Russ, Megan Thee Stallion. I know I'm forgetting something, but yeah, all I have is artist t-shirts, and I need other stuff, bro. So if y'all have anything, let me know. Okay, so more pictures inside. Okay, so yeah, this is probably the same. Let me see. Okay, yeah, so it looks exactly the same, but oh, this is so exciting. Oh, and there's 2 vinyls. I love when an album has 2 vinyls. That's a lot of songs though. Scarlet really was good. Attention, and Scarlet being her alter ego, and like the lore behind it as well was so fucking amazing. I need to get a Scarlet album so bad. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Doja Cat is one of my favorite fucking artists, bro. Like, I'm not even kidding. This woman is incredible. All the songs that she's making in her bedroom. I remember when her debut album dropped, Amala, because that's her real name, came out. I remember she went live. I was still in high school. She went live and talking about her album. She was like out at a bar, like leaving somewhere, maybe like a venue. I can't even remember. She was like out in the city, and then she went home. Like, she literally went live all the way home, and she went to like her little apartment where she was dating this white boy. I don't even know what his name was or anything. I don't even think he was famous or anything. He was just some guy. I don't even know I can't even remember what he looked like now. She went back to her apartment or place, whatever, and she was talking to us, and there was maybe like 500 to 300 people in that live, or way less. Like, I don't even remember. I remember watching it when I was like, oh, when did Amala come out? I can't remember. I was maybe like 17, 18 years old, maybe 16. And it just felt so cool. Like, Amala or Doja Cat is just an incredible artist, incredible human, incredible lyricist. Like, this woman knows how to write a fucking song, and every song, so many songs she features in. If she features in a song, I'm going to listen to it. Like with Summer Walker, Big Mama, No Keys. Like, she's featuring on that song, and low key, I don't even care what y'all say. That song is funny, but like, I immediately went to go skip to her verse, and I'm like, oh, her voice is just so, like, oh my god, she's such a woman. Like, it feels so feminine, so like, oh, her voice just, it's like what it's like to be a woman, or feel like. I feel like that's the closest I'll ever get. Like, as a man, like, listening to that is like, you just hear her voice, and you're like, or like Olivia Dean, because Olivia Dean was just playing. Oh, incredible. So yeah, I wanted to open these on camera because I got these a while back, like a few weeks ago. And oh my god, I can't believe I don't have a Doja Cat vinyl. This is my first one. And I'm trying to, like, obviously, Taylor's the one I'll get for every album for, 'cause she's my number one. But I'm eventually gonna collect so many fucking vinyls, and I'm definitely gonna collect Doja's. Like, I want to get Hot Pink, I want to get Scarlet, I want to get Amala. That's all the albums she has. It was Amala, Hot Pink, Scarlet, V. I don't think I'm missing one. No. Yeah, but I feel like there's so many other things I wanted to talk about. Maybe I can mention one more thing before I head out. But I highly recommend y'all listening to V. I don't think a lot of people gave it a chance and then moved on like crazy. Especially when Jealous Type came out. Jealous Type is a very good song. Just let them know. Okay. Where's that fucking shit? Y'all, okay, real quick before I head out. I think a new manga that I want to read that my friend told me about, like, he sent us a thing, it's called Love Bullet. We'll probably put it up here. It's like apparently it's supposed to be lesbian or something. I don't know. But it's the first volume came out recently. I don't know, actually don't know how long ago. And it's about cupids. It's when young girls, I think it's only girls, they die without ever experiencing love, and when they die, they become cupids, and they have to find love for other people, and then eventually they get reborn, and they're able to find love themselves or something like that. I don't know. I can't remember the exact story, but so far it's pretty good. I only read a few pages at Barnes & Noble, so I haven't read the full thing yet, but I will definitely let y'all know when I do, because I really enjoyed it, even the first few pages, and I think the cover's really cool. It's like a hot red, and they use guns and stuff instead of like the classic bow and arrows and all that stuff to like shoot people with love. So hopefully it's good. I hope it has a good story. But also a few things before I go. Free Ren season 2 is coming out next month. I've been rewatching the first season again because I just watched it a few months ago. So excited for Free Ren. Oh my god, I love that fucking anime so fucking much. Bro. I love magic, witches. Well, it's not a witchy anime, but magic in general is just my favorite thing ever. And so I'm very excited for that. And then Jujutsu Kaisen's new season's coming. Oh my god. Just being able to be excited for Free Ren and then Jujutsu Kaisen as well is incredible. And then the Super Mario Bros. Galaxy movie's coming out as well, where I get to see Rosalina. I'm not even playing, y'all. I can't wait to see that movie just to see Rosalina be a fucking badass. That bitch was my main in Super Smash Bros. Forever will be. It was her and Bayonetta. But I feel like there's a lot of other things I want to talk about, but I don't want to drag this episode out. I probably was gonna get depressing as fuck, but I'm not trying to do that. New year, new me. But I'm so glad. One thing I'll mention is I'm glad that I don't know why I put this back down. That situationship happened to me low key. It feels like it was the best and worst thing that happened to me with a man ever. And honestly, at this point, I'm like grateful for him. But at the same time, it feels so strange and weird to say because I'm like, that motherfucker was a piece of shit. Oh my God. I was so delusional and so insanely just ignoring everything, even though I knew I was being played like a motherfucker, but I just didn't care at the same time because I just wanted to know what it felt like to have a man like me and like want to be around me. But it was complicated. But anyways, I'm so glad that that happened low-key at the same time because it really got me into things that I really enjoy that I forgot about. Like I started watercoloring. I've been reading a lot more. I've been writing poems and poetry again. Hanging out by myself more. Like doing things I want to do. Like I'm like, it made me fully realize like, damn, I didn't need that. I really didn't. And it happened so strangely and so fast. And I was like, I'm so glad that I feel more like myself. And I just want to be a nerdy nerd and do whatever the fuck. I want to jam out to Taylor Swift, collect vinyls, watercolor, watch Star Wars, build Legos, read manga, watch anime, play video games, hang out with my friends, do the podcast with my friend Stephanie, the Short Science Podcast, make this podcast, run social medias. I feel like my life's finally gonna start getting better, hopefully here soon. Exciting things coming in the future. Fingers crossed, bro. Fingers crossed that this thing that I'm gonna do is gonna work out for me. But especially with my new job, I feel like my new job's really digging me out of a hole now, slowly but surely, and I'm very excited about that. So anyways, happy new year. Like I said, I don't know when this will be posted. Love you guys. I think that's all I have to mention. I know I'm probably gonna forget something and be like, oh fuck, but yeah, it's whatever. Hasta luego. Peace out. Love you. Bye. Mwah.